morning, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So today, we're adding more power to the KRX. Yes, more power. And how are we going to do that? Well, right here. I have a DynoJet Power Vision 3, or PV3 for short. So, pretty cool, pretty excited. Let's talk about it. What does it do? Well, first of all, it's a handheld device. I'm going to open it up here in a second and show you. That lets you tune your side-by-side. Now, I didn't say Kawasaki, I said side-by-side. This one is specific for the Kawasaki KRX, but the only thing difference between this one and other versions out there is the software, which you can download for free from DynoJet, and the cord that plugs into the diagnostic port, because side-by-sides aren't universal like automobiles with the OBD2 reader. So that means if you have a second side-by-side or third side-by-sides, you only need one of these. And if it's a different brand, you can purchase a different cord and then a license, which is a lot cheaper than buying the whole handheld unit. So tunes, what is this going to do? Well, right now, because I have one vehicle, I'm going to marry this unit to this side-by-side. So it'll only tune mine. Now I'll be able to read codes from other people's, but I won't be able to tune them without purchasing a second license or third license, whatever you want. So for the tunes, I'm going to download the stock tune from this, and I'm going to upload a different tune. So the tune that we're going to use today is the DynoJet tune for the KRX. Now you don't have to use their tune. You can email or reach out to your own tuner or different companies out there that use the software, and you can actually buy a tune from them, have them email it to you, upload it to your Power Vision 3, and load it into your vehicle. Just that simple. Everything's done over email. You can also download the software and write your own tunes, which is kind of cool if you're into the tuning, you just want to change some things. So DynoJet says you get about 10% more horsepower with their tune. So I have their dyno sheet here, and it's saying the max power stock was 82.47 horsepower. And the max power with their tune is 90.11 horsepower. Now, honestly, I really don't care about the horsepower gains, but it is nice to have. What I'm looking at is the full power reverse, and that's why I went with this. So even with the stock tires, it's really hard to back up some hills. You know, you're out four-wheeling, sometimes you get into a tight spot where you have to turn around, and the only way to back up is up an embankment, or you've buried something or whatnot and you have to back up. A lot of manufacturers limit the power in reverse. So this tune eliminates that. That's really what I'm looking for Moab. Secondly, with this tune, it changes your spark timing. So you have to run premium fuel. I did call DynoJet. They said if you don't want to run premium fuel, there is a way to have them email you a separate tune that does not require premium, so you can still run your 87 octane wherever you're at. You just don't get the horsepower gains, but you'll still get the full power reversed. I don't know if it cost anything because I wasn't concerned on that. But do know if you run a tune with most tuners, you're going to have to run a premium fuel 91 octane or higher. So that's why I've been waiting to install this, because, well, I had to get all the 87 out. So let's go ahead, let's open up this box, and let's show you what comes in it. So open this up, cut the tape, and here is your tuner. It's pretty small, it fits in your hand. Now you can buy some mounts. If you look, there's some indents to go ahead and mount this above the instrument cluster to show some extra gauges, to do some data logging, whatever you want. It's actually pretty small. I don't know if it's waterproof. I wouldn't test it, but that's that. So in the bottom part here, you have a couple cables. You have one here to connect to the vehicle. Now this is vehicle specific, so this is for the Kawasaki, and if you read on there, it has a part number for Kawasaki. And then you have one to your computer. Now I've already hooked this up to my computer and updated to the most recent tune in here. It comes with your warranty card to go ahead and register, a couple stickers, and a couple pieces of Velcro in case you want to keep it in there. So let's go ahead and get this installed. It should be fairly simple and shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. And a lot of the time it's going to be reading and downloading and uploading, so you're not going to have to do much. First thing you're going to do is you can go inside your KRX and you're going to find the diagnostic port. Let me show you where that's at. So coming underneath the dash, you're going to see a diagnostic port just like this. You're going to remove this cap. Now this cap It's pretty difficult to get off. It's got 3 different locks on it. I went ahead and I used a pick. Then you're going to come over here to your power vision. Now on your power vision, you plug this cable into here, and then this underneath the dash. So now that this is plugged in right here, I have this plugged in here. I've gone ahead and turned off all the accessory lights, and we're going to turn the KRX on, and it's going to light up. Now it's going to give us a couple options here to figure out if it has a file on there to read or not. So we're going to hit start to read the ECU, and hit start to continue, and we will be back here in just a minute. It says it can take up to 15 minutes. So one thing you want to watch is your battery voltage. You don't want it to die. I've gone ahead and I've turned the lights off, and I have my trickle charger on just to give us a little bit extra juice, and we will be right back. Okay, so we're about 10 minutes into this, and we're at 97%. So just another minute or 2, or even less, and it should be done writing the stock ECU file from the KRX to the PV3. Okay, so we're now done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and press the arrow for return, and I'll write a flash. All required files are found. So we'll select tune. Now there's the tune I want to write, and there's my stock tune. So we're going to hit select that. There we go. Continue. We're going to hit yes. So what that did is it's marrying this to the KRX, from my understanding. We're now erasing the stock tune from the ECU, and then it will upload the new tune. So as it's erasing, this is what's happening. Come back over here, it went to verifying, and now it's currently writing. They said this could take a few minutes. So hopefully this is normal, everyone. Get your little check engine light, everything flashing. It's writing a lot faster than it was reading the old tune. Alright, so it's written the tune. Give it a minute or so. And I don't know if the camera picked it up, the fuel pump went back on, and all this stopped flashing. So to verify, you turn the key off for at least 45 seconds. Right, so I've waited 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and turn the key back on and see what it says. We're gonna read the ECU before I start it, just for fun. Turn the key on. Let that boot up. Now, interestingly enough, my battery voltage, because I'm plugged in a trickle charger, never dropped below 12.8 volts, so that's good. The dyno jet is still starting up. All right, so you have different channels here. So these are the different gauges you can use. So we can go to flash tune, device tools. So let's see what the vehicle tools is. So we can go to our vehicle information. It'll tell us what we got, what our ECU number is, where it's paired with. We can come down to the diagnostics, see if we have any active codes. There are none. Go to historic codes. There are none, which we already knew. All right, so we're back here. Let's try this first start. Let's see. Nice. So there we go. There's our air intake, duty cycle, all that stuff. Difference. Now the throttle position is, the gas pedal is a little more touchy, but wow. All right, let's try this reverse. Well, it's that easy to install the DynoJet PV3, and let me tell you what, you can feel it. Definitely the seat of the pants dyno was there, but there's another way I can tell you. that full reverse power is there. And how do I know? Well, I couldn't do this before on 35s, but let me show you. Got a couple burnout marks all the way back. Not too bad, huh? So if you're thinking of getting a PV3, maybe worth it just for the full reverse if you do a lot of four-wheeling, or you kind of need that extra oomph going up. Now, DynoJet says about 10% horsepower. I don't know. But what I like is I can clear my codes, I can data log it, send it to a tuner of my choice, and have them write me a custom tune for my machine the way it's set up. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until next time.